Yo, what's up, you two? It's your boy, the Great Patriot here, DGP, back again with another episode of Patriot Keys. This time, I might do something. I might start a little something while we're in the offseason. The question of the week, where basically I give a Patriot question. You know, I take something from the comment section, or I think of one myself, and go ahead. If you guys have any Patriot topics, current, past, or future, put them down below in the comment section because I probably will be talking about that. And going through the comments on my last video on the offensive grades and the defensive grades is coming. Be patient. It's going to be here. But going through the comments, somebody asked me about like the targets that Brady's had, and I said, it might be a good thing on Brady's top 5 targets in his career. I put the comment up right now, as you guys see. Appreciate again all the subscribers, all the Patriot fans. We almost at 2,000 subscribers. Let's go ahead and get that number up to 2,000, and we're gonna go for more from there. So without further ado, you guys already know about Tom Brady. You know what he does. These are going to be a list, top 5 of his targets that he's able to play with. I'm only using the stats that they did when he played with them. So whatever they did in other teams before or after, it won't matter. It's just only when Brady's throwing in the football. Brady's under center, what targets they had. So without further ado, let's get into it. Honorable mentions. Let's talk about the first honorable mention. I'll get to the second honorable mention before I reveal number 1. Talk about David Givens. Although he only played 3 seasons with Brady, Givens was one of his best targets in his career because, Brady don't have nobody like that. After he wasn't the best wide receiver at any point in his career in New England, he did lead the team in 2003 in the Rams Super Bowl hangover year. After our first Super Bowl, he did lead the team with 6 touchdowns. But where he really made his mark at was in the playoffs, where in 8 postseason games, he scored 7 touchdowns, and he had a streak of a touchdown in 7 straight games. So he had pretty good. He did pretty good. He did hold the record for most playoff touchdowns until Rob Gronkowski later on broke it in his career. So that's the first honorable mention. Let's go with number 5. And we're gonna go with Troy Brown. Yes. The first of many good slot receivers Brady would have at his disposal is also the only wide receiver to win with Brady in his first 3 Super Bowls. Drafted in 1993, he spent half of his career catching passes from Drew Bledsoe and Brady. Brown's role diminished after Super Bowl 36, which is the Rams Super Bowl for those who don't know, for the better of the offense with Deion Branch getting drafted and also David Givens coming into the play. Troy Brown however, looked at as the veteran of the offense. He helped guided Brady in, setting up field position in the return game. He was also part of key moments when the offense got stale. He even played quarterback when he was once upon a time. He is the epitome of a Patriot, and he's third on the Patriots receiving yard list, and he is second in receptions and 9th in touchdowns. However, half of those each were probably from Brady throwing him the football, and the other half probably from Drew Bledsoe. Number 4, Wes Welker. First off, the only reason why I'm saying his name is for this video purpose, but after this, he's back to what I call him as number 83 in my eyes. But let's not knock what he meant for the Patriots and Brady career. He was the next slot receiver after Troy Brown and Wes Welker, who filled the Troy Brown role once he pretty much retired. Even though Randy Moss was the big name in the offense from 2007 to 2009, Welker did the dirty work and was our move the chains guy. When Brady was in trouble, it seemed like he was always synced with Welker. Out of everybody on the list, he has the most achievements with his tenure in New England. Whether it's being an all-pro, leading the NFL receptions, or going to be a Pro Bowler. Only thing that's going to hold him back from, being higher on this list is him not contributing to a Super Bowl winning team. And the fact that he cost Brady in 2011, he's the reason I blame for that. So, let's move on to number 3. Number 3, Julian Edelman, the current slot receiver for Tom Brady right now. So, Julian Edelman is that guy, man. He's the current slot receiver, I should say, for Tom Brady. They also call him Megatron. He made his mark in New England. Unlike his mentor, Wes Welker, he's contributed to 2 Super Bowl rings with Brady. Edelman may not have the accolades as number 83, but his toughness and savvy makes him the better target for Brady. Again, looking at his stats and accomplishments, you think no way Edelman's better than his mentor. However, the eye test shows the chemistry between Edelman and Brady. And he also had a greater postseason play than Welker did. In every big moment, Edelman makes the play of the game, whether it's on Super Bowl 49 on third down, catching over the middle, taking a big hit for Cam Chancellor to start the comeback, as well as scoring a game-winning touchdown that same drive. This same game. And you know about the Super Bowl 51 miraculous catch to help complete the comeback versus Atlanta. Edelman at number 83 is splitting hairs. When it comes down to it, Edelman has the Super Bowls and he is more valued in the postseason than Welker was. And I typically pick postseason or regular season, especially making big catches, something number 83 can't do. Number 2, Deion Branch. One of Brady's original top targets is probably also an underrated target from Brady, in my opinion. In his second year in the NFL, he helped carry the Patriots in Super Bowl 39 against the Eagles with a historic performance. And as I stated earlier, the reason why Troy Brown decided to take a back seat. This was Brady's first pause in a not so heavy passing offense. His clutch plays and longevity when he got traded back helps him be as high as he is on the list, and him being such a great role model for Patriot players nowadays. Now with Edelman, Edelman keep continuing, he could be able to take over Deion Branch. But hey, let's get into the last honorable mention as the last one, who was real close to making the list, but he finished number 6. So Randy Moss, one of the greatest wide receivers of all time. He did have a stop in New England during his Hall of Fame career. Traded from Oakland in 2007 when people thought his career was over. And Brady's first year was just magical. Scoring an NFL record for most touchdowns in the season at 23 that still runs to this day. And he helped set Brady's record for most passes TDs at 50 until Peyton broke it about a couple years back. Moss was Brady's only deep threat in his career. Moss is the most talented receiver Brady has ever thrown to. However, we are just going to review guys only for that time when New England catches passes from Brady only. If Moss would have been in New England longer, there's no doubt in my mind that he'll be higher on this list. Now, number 1, Rob Gronkowski. As much of a mismatch Randy Moss was for New England, I believe Gronkowski is the biggest offensive mismatch Brady has ever had. 6'6", 265. This guy is a tank. Just like Moss, Gronk and Brady has set record for most touchdowns by a tight end in NFL season, most TDs by a quarterback receiver combo in Patriot history. His only drawback now is that he's being injury prone, causing him to potentially slide down the list from if Edelman comes up and catches him. But the stats in his on the field play is nothing to ignore, especially since the Patriots traded Moss and let number 83 walk because they believe so much in a Gronk heavy offense. Gronk has the accolades, the rings, and the key postseason plays for Brady to be Brady's top target in his career. Well, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had the list right now if you guys kind of got lost. Let me know you guys' thoughts down below in the comment section and your guys' list. And let me know other questions you guys want to talk about Patch Nation, man. But yeah, man, this has been a very fun video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, all that great stuff. We almost at 2K sub. Let's go there. So catch you on the next one. Peace.